Hello and welcome. I'm Strangleborn. Today we're going to go over some channel information. We're going to go over the Jar of Souls. We're going to discuss some of the books that I've picked up over the weekend and talk about the Jar of Souls. This is just an idea that I whipped up. It's got little clear vending machine balls in it with paper that I've written books on. That's on my TBR. And I just draw a book out of it. After I'm done with a book, I'll get a palette cleanser book. If I finish a big old fat fantasy, I need palette cleanser in between because I need my brain to rest from all the information done. And so I'll just pull from here. Everything in my TBR is in this jar. It's just a decision-making mechanic. I don't want to pick. It's really hard to pick. I've got things like Malice and Joe Abercrombie's First Law series, Game of Thrones, books that I really need to catch up on and all that stuff that, you know, the big heavy hitter names. And that's the jar in a nutshell. Let's talk about the channel for just a second. I've made a decision to create a separate video for spoilers. I wanted to do spoilers at the very end, but I know that some people put a video on and walk away and let it play in the background and something, you know, it could be, who knows what people do. They could be tied up where they can't. Like, I like to listen and watch videos when I'm doing dishes and stuff. I don't want to have to tap on my screen and skip ahead if there's spoilers in there, and I just can't. I'm going to make another video for spoilers. It'll just be spoilers about that book. For instance, I'm doing an on-the-go review style, vlog style video about Empire of the Vampire. When I'm done with that, at the very end of it, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the spoilers while it's fresh on my mind, because I will forget. ADHD, it's gone within days. I have to do it right after I'm done reading it. And then that part of the video will be trimmed off and it will be set aside and it will go out, you know, a few days after that. Let's say on a Monday, the regular review comes out and my rating, and then on Friday, the spoiler talk comes out for it. It'll have a whole new video. It'll have a different title. It'll have, you know, what I'm going to call it, plus the name of the book, and it will be clearly indicated that it is a spoiler only discussion. That way, we can all who have read the book hop in there, talk about it amongst other people in the community. Good as gravy. I want to just have a separate, and it's also good for generating content because I'm new. Getting content out there is kind of like it's what I need to do. I want to develop a community full of people that want to talk about books and openly discuss them, and like I want a safe place for both sides. People that want spoilers, people that don't want spoilers. That's the game plan. That's what I'm shooting for. We'll see how it goes. I'm just, again, as I've said before, I'm just finding my legs. Please give me a little grace. We'll figure out a format that works for everybody and myself included. I got a lot of books that I want to read, and I got to play some catch up. So let's talk about some of the books. We'll end it on a high note. We'll talk about a couple books that I picked up at Books A Million over the weekend. We've got Brian McClellan's Powder Mage series, The Promise of Blood. I have to read it. I have to. Flintlock Fantasy is what they call it, I think, which sounds so cool. So we got that one. I'm pumped about it. It is in the jar. Another thing that's in the jar I was amazed that Books A Million had is Dungeon Crawler Carl from Matt Dinneman. They have like the first 3 there, and I wasn't about to spend $150 on 4 books or whatever, so not gonna happen. I'll get this one, and then I will try to find a way to get the other ones for cheaper or get them ebook form. Also wanted to kind of throw it out there too. My goal is to hit 4 books a month. That's just the minimum goal. If I hit it, cool. If I don't, cool. That's a goal for me. I will more than likely read more because there's audiobooks out there I'm going to listen to. My wife wants to read books together. We got American Rapture. I think CJ Lead, I think is who wrote that. I'm not sure. Forgive me if I've screwed that up. Yeah, we want to read books together, you know, couples that read together, stay together, all that good stuff. There will be more books that I read other than just the 4, more than likely. But at the end of the month, I will do a quick wrap up. We'll discuss my favorite ones of the month, and it's going to be really hard. And then I will try to choose who's the winner for that month. At the end of January, I'll put out a video, or at the beginning of February, I'll put out a video discussing the books that I've read and which one takes the cake. I'm really bummed out that Empire of the Vampire and Gods of the Weirdwood have to be put together because so far I love them both so much. They're really, really interesting books. There can only be one, you know, for the month. And also at the end of the year, I know everybody does a top 10. We're not doing that. We're going to do a top 12 because there's 12 months to a year, 1 book. We'll have honorable mentions and all that stuff. Don't worry. So that's it. That's all I have. We got some new books in the jar and how we're going to move forward with the channel. I'm going to try to make some more shorts to get some more exposure. That's all I have for you. I hope everybody has a wonderful and safe weekend. I hope you have a beautiful day, and we will see you in the next one, which should be hopefully a few days from now. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless.